Once upon a time, this 9-year-old boy taught me two secrets which has completely transformed my life when I immersed myself in the philosophy of these two secrets. When I made these two secrets part of my life, part of my philosophy, part of my thought process and part of my action. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share these two secrets with you today.
2, 3.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've just stumbled over one very interesting fact and I can't stop myself sharing this fact with you all. In 2000, the attention span of human being was 12 seconds, and recently in 2017 there was a study and survey carried out by Microsoft which has proved that an average attention span of human being has reduced from 12 seconds in 2000 to 8 seconds in 2017. And just wait for it, the attention span of goldfish is 9 seconds. Now, which primarily boils down to the fact that the most intelligent species walking this earth is now struggling against goldfish when it comes to the attention span. Okay gentlemen, why I share this fact with you all is to cover one of my own weaknesses. That is, this video is not going to contain any animation to keep your eyeballs stuck to the screen, ladies and gentlemen. No animation, because I'm still learning, but in the future videos we are definitely going to incorporate some animations to keep you glued. However, what I'm going to give you out in next 7 minutes is pure gold mine, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have promised in the previous video that the next video I'm going to make is about two things, and two most important things which I cull out from my father's life story. And here we are. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing is a philosophy, and that is obstacle is the way. There is a book by the same title authored by Mr. Ryan Holiday. If you get time, please go through the book. It's fantastic and phenomenal book. There is nothing called no adversary. There is nothing called no obstacle land. Life is simple, but it's not easy. It's gonna throw a lot of shit towards you. There would be obstacles and adversaries all pre-positioned for you, and they will be so orchestrated around you, and they will be waiting for the opportune moment to hit you when you are least prepared or when your guards are down. And it's going to happen more often than not. How to tackle it? Not go out there at all, number one. And number two, be prepared for these kind of situations. And whenever you're faced with an obstacle, reverse that obstacle and use that obstacle as a leverage to achieve your desired goal or your desired aim. Now, I would like to simplify it more, drawing analogy from my father's story. See, ladies and gentlemen, my father lost his mother when he was 9. His father was not aware of the situation. He was left to fend for himself alone, as also to look after his 4 siblings who were 5, 4, 3 and 1 year old. He did not quit. When he started gathering some food for his siblings and himself, he got hurt with an awl pin which pricked his left foot arch. You know what he did with that awl pin? He bent that awl pin into a question mark shape and converted that awl pin into a fishing hook, and he fished. Gave some fish to the headmaster, got himself admitted in school, and that's how he later on went on to join armed forces. Fantastic. I'm really so fired up. I want to stand and talk, but okay, I'm going to control myself. Related to the same thing, I'm also going to share one beautiful Zen story. Once upon a time, ladies and gentlemen, there was a king who got fed up with laziness, softness, and entitlement attitude demonstrated by all people who were living in his kingdom. Now, he wanted to teach them a lesson. So what he did, he got a huge boulder and he placed that boulder right on the road, which was absolutely blocking the entrance to the city. Now, a lot of people would pass by that huge boulder. Some would try to move it half-heartedly, and some would curse the king in open. Some would curse the administration, but nobody was ready to remove that boulder for himself or for others who were following them. Now, king was in disguise and is hiding behind one of the trees and watching all this. Now, one farmer, a lone farmer, comes to that point, and he sees that boulder right in the middle of the road. Now he tries to move it, but he was not able to, since it was too large for him. So he goes to the nearby wood. He gets a huge log from the wood, and he used that log as a lever to dislodge the boulder off the road. Underneath that rock was a bag full of gold coins and a note by the king which read, "Obstacle in the path becomes the path. Never forget, every obstacle also gives us an opportunity to learn and improve ourselves." Let me reiterate, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing is obstacle is the way. Please embrace, if you are faced with a challenge and you're faced with an obstacle, say that this is my chance to learn, this is my chance to grow. And every failure, every adversity, every obstacle is going to give you a lot of pain. It's going to make you uncomfortable. But please, believe you me, trust me that all these things, along with pain and discomfort, has also got along with them a lifetime opportunity to learn and to improve and to rally from that point to immeasurable success. Another beautiful quote by someone whom I heard in Word Pond, how he says, you all must have seen a lobster. You know how does it grow? It has got a hard shell over it. Now, whenever it wants to grow, that hard shell, which is presently accommodated to its present size, becomes uncomfortable for it. Now, if it wants to grow, it has to break that shell and regenerate a new shell. And you know what is the catalyst for it, for breaking that shell and regenerating a new shell and grow? That feeling of discomfort within that shell. Gentlemen, whenever in your life, I'm telling you, please underscore it 1,000 times, 1 zillion times. Please remember this. Whenever you feel pain, whenever you feel uncomfortable, whenever you're surrounded with discomfort, believe you me, take it for granted that this is your chance to grow. This is your chance to catapult yourself and rally yourself from rock bottom to exponential and immeasurable level of success. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we talk about the second thing which I call out from my father's story, and that is execution. There is nothing more important than going out there, executing it, and making it happen for yourself. I don't want any of us to believe in that secret kind of philosophy wherein you think the entire universe is going to orchestrate and manifest itself in such a manner that it is going to realize your dream. No, it is not going to happen. You start today with a positive thinking, start projecting what you want and how you want to be in future, sitting on your bed or sitting on some lush green park, and believe that your thoughts are going to make it happen for you. It's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to go out there and do it for yourself. You got to start with positive thinking is good. You got to think. You got to really think. You got to really want it. But immediately in wake of your thoughts should follow your action plan, and in the wake of your action plan should follow your immediate execution. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very important. Like Nike says, just do it, just go out there, do it, and everything will fall in its place. Now, do not wait for somebody to motivate you and inspire you. This is all bullshit. Like, I'm really a big fan of Ms. Robbins. You know, she's Rennie Robbins, and she talks about how motivation is really bullshit. You know, it's never going to be there for anything which is difficult for you. You always get motivated to do something which is easy because you already know how to do it. If you do not know how to do it, would you get motivated to do it? No. Many times it must have happened to you, and it's happened to me a lot of times. You know, you do not know how to go about doing things, but you just went out there and you started doing it. And on the way, you started figuring out that who's the person whom you should approach for help, who's the person who can give you those resources, and you know, the motivation also started flowing in, and you actually took that action or took that task to a logical conclusion. And you know what they say about waiting too long for the right moment and waiting too long to get that motivation and that inspiration to go out there and do things. I'll tell you what they say. Your limbs will go to sleep when you actually want to take that leap. And it is also a very famous adage which says that if you wait, then you're gonna get what you want. Yes, I agree with it. If you wait, you're gonna get what you want, but only what is left over by people who have hustled for that. That means you're going to get a leftover of people to go out there and get it for themselves. And now with this, we come to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. And the next video we're going to make is about how I learned relentlessness from one of my friends who just before 3 days of running a marathon race twisted his ankle and wore 6 size shoe on one of his foot and 9 size shoe on another foot. Still ran. Watch out for this video. Thank you very much for watching once again, and this is Polan signing off. Thank you. Ciao.